Turn 57, this is the end. I succeeded my troops because I had lost. I wanted to see the last big battle, what would happen. So, I really lost. Maybe we lost much earlier, but I really lost the game when I lost Tara here, because if I had kept her alive, I would have definitely have been able to take the cities from Rookie. And then I re-lost again when I wasted my new opportunity and lost Mira here on the Hall of the Forefathers. So if you want to watch the videos, it's turn 56 for Mira, where I took 4 sites alone and then lost at the Hall of the Forefathers. And for Tara, it was on turn 54, I think. I did manage to take this Orc city, but that's not going to change the game, because so he cast 1 spell, but then I was able to kill it. I recruited an Axeman at the inn because he has 11 defense, actually 12 thanks to my bonus as a Dreadnought, and he has a shield which is good against Longbowman. But yeah, it takes 3 turns to migrate, and he has a lot of time to send some hunters, blah blah blah, from his turn to here. And what also let me end at this point is that Rookie took Hiliadan, sorry, where I was building the boots with Starless for my leader, and so now I cannot have them anymore. Here I tried to recruit a flyer for 320 gold to send to the big battle, but actually could not even reach it, so useless. So I took back Gatel, but useless, and then I started the big fight. Let's have a look at it and then make some final comments on this game, which was very interesting, but where both teams made a lot of mistakes. So as plan is casting Mass Bless, and actually I should not have attacked because I was not on full casting points, so I could not disjunct Mass Bless, but at the same time there was nothing really I could do. I could wait, but would not have changed much. And I took Bomb Squad with my leader to see if it could make some damage to him, but actually it may have killed my own troops. It's the first time I see the replay. So my leader has Giant Slayer, and I tried to put him in front of the giants. Yeah, the usual. I heal, but I open myself to flank. Fuck. Yeah, he's very happy after it. And blast. When you reach a point where the hobbits are very happy in race happiness, I think you're quite fucked up. That's actually something we should take into account when we balance their race governance, is that they become very very strong after they get too very happy or cheerful. And then I got my healed Boar Rider charmed. My 2 decoy units got killed. I didn't even have 3 units to fight him. 3 stacks, I mean. I had 2 stacks plus 2 decoy units. Yeah, so it's really a massacre. His leader is quite strong. Leader versus leader. No, not even. Finally kill the jester. His leader was very lucky. Didn't even know there was a best status at 800. Leader versus leader, except that it's mine that who is getting killed. One explosive death. Yeah, his army was really much stronger. Oh, my leader is dazzled. The jester are really good. Gab told me the halflings are not good, but actually they are very good, I think. And the more you wait, the stronger they become. My leader is going to get killed and do nothing. Wow. Yeah, my leader is dead. The life drain didn't do anything. Okay. Inflict Dazzle on Jester is really strong. So I just killed 2 of his units. It's a total failure. So some final comments on this game. So I started here, did a fortress here. This was the independent city. I took it early because it had some good spots to produce, and I wanted to produce boar riders quickly here with Flowrock Quarry. Then I settled in Rabat, which was very good place also to defend, as we saw. Much later I settled in Lockdale. My ally started in Winter Blossom and settled in Dozen and Shalan, and was not able to settle further. Very early we got a rush from Rookie, which slowed down a lot, but Rookie made many mistakes in all his attacks. He got crushed 3 times, and him and Johnny Thunder never really played as a team to do combined attacks at the same time, which really helped us, but at the same time it prevented us from taking the dwellings. I was never able to get close to the dwelling to take them. The only time where I was able to get close to the dragon dwelling or the giant dwelling of Lurg, it was when I spotted Johnny's attack, and then I had to retreat. Then another mistake from me is that so of course you have to go on the offensive. It was difficult, but I could have survived on the defensive, I think, but I should have moved from T2 to T3 and produced some dwarf firstborn, which would have matched the giants. I didn't, because last time I played Dreadnought, my strategy with Dwarf Boar Rider and rifles worked very well, but I was not facing that many T4 and that many units. So I failed to do the transition and paid dearly, and Jonny managed to make a very strong attack with 3 fire giants, firstborn, ogres, fire elemental, is very strong hero, leader, and also a few key halfling units like the jesters. So congrats to him, he really won the game for his team. It was a well thought attack and well prepared to level up the giants and prepare the army. I would be curious to know how he got 3 giants, because they doesn't seem to be converted, so he got it through quest, but it's quite impressive that he got so many quests. What else? Yeah, I should have chosen advanced logistics. I finished researching advanced logistics this turn. I should have researched advanced logistics earlier, and then I would have been able to attack him when he was here and do 3 versus 2. Also, I should have built the items much earlier for my leader, Tireless and Life Train, in addition to my rogue. So I would have 2 sets of items, but I was pressed by time and never really had time to develop. But when I saw Jonny attacking, instead of producing bow riders, I should have produced these items. Obviously I should not have attacked here and there, and I would still be alive, and maybe I have taken these cities. And also, yeah, should I have gone to golem and cannon? Probably. And with cannons I may have stand a chance also against the fire giants, but at the same time cannons are good to defend, and he would still have been able to move to my cities and raise them. So I'm not sure, but I guess with some cannons it may have been different. So I was too focused on bow riders and didn't really transition to late game, and we are already turned almost 60, so we are really on late game. So yeah, I failed to really transition to late game units. And as in my previous game, we can see that trying to go for very strong MCU stuff doesn't really work. You don't have the time to develop. We should maybe reduce the cost of the MCU a bit in the balance mode to make them more useful, but I'm not sure because it's strong at the same time. So that's my comments. Of course, I think we really lost the game when Rikiru got killed here, and then it allowed Rookie to attack. But at the same time, if Rikiru hadn't died, I would not have been able to take these 3 cities and have a very strong economy and 3 firstborns. So I'm not sure. And yeah, Seed of Distrust was very useful, and we should have cast it on the dwellings. Would have changed a lot of things. But spy drones are poor scouts, and Rikiru rarely gave me line of sight where I needed it, so I was not able to cast it. So okay, let's surrender. Yeah. Yeah, I was almost on top before I lost Tara. And I was on top of Rookie. I was quite good on knowledge also. Military before I lost Tara was good. I was almost above them. So yeah, really, if I didn't lose Tara, it would have been very different. So that's really my own mistake that made us lose. Even though I would have still lost all my cities, but I would have been able to rebuild at another place. I'm curious to what happened to Rookie, especially here on the military score, because I didn't kill him in any units, I think. So probably got in fight with independents. Yeah, like here. Okay. So thanks for watching.